All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in, baby. Welcome in, chat. Get in here, baby. Let's go, chat. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, baby, let's go, chat. Woo. Dirt Street stock action coming right at you here in a few more moments. Woo. 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 Oh. 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 Oh, baby, ladies and gentlemen, you came here for a show. Well, here you go. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, baby. All right, as you guys can see, that timer almost counted down here. We're going to get ready here for a little bit of qualifying action in a few more seconds. As these drivers out on the racetrack, man, they have been getting all practiced up here. I've seen a couple different sessions up. These drivers were getting primed and ready to go here for some awesome racing action here tonight. And Lernerville is one of my favorite racetracks to go, man. There is always so much craziness that can unfold here at this racetrack. That'd be some good 2-3 wide battling around the track, or someone blowing it off that high-end berm around the backstretch in corner number 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. There's so much that can happen here, so much that can unfold in only a few seconds. As that's all it takes is that one little mistake, and it can end your night in a quick hurry. This is a very unforgiving racetrack, as we're probably going to see it a few times here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see it a few times here tonight. Someone is definitely going to blow it over the berm down the backstretch. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's freaking get it, baby. Man, okay, so they changed all of this up on Facebook. That's interesting. That's interesting, chat. I don't know if I like that. They messed this whole creator studio up, chat. It's all different now. Hey, yo, what's good, Skylar? Mr. Pruitt, Matt Fletchell coming in. Hey, girl, what's up, Matty? Matty Fletchell, let's go, my boy. Yo, what's good, Bryce? Oh, no, Matt is racing in here? Yikes, I know, right? That's a scary sight. That's a scary sight. Yes, baby, let's go, Clifford. Good luck, my boy Caleb. Homie, let's get it. Good luck to you guys, man. This is going to be a heck of a race, chat. This is going to be a heck of a race, and I can't wait to get her underway as we see these drivers jumping out onto the racetrack. We're going to get ready here for heat race number 1. Heat race number 1 out onto the racetrack already, as on the pole in this one in the 57 ride. That is Kevin Grettenberger. To his outside in the 12 ride, that is Jordan Van Westen, and starting inside of row number 2 in the 32, that is Lee O'Tucker. To his outside in the 5 ride, that is Colton Hogan, and starting inside of row number 3 in the 9 ride, that's Daddy Dane Lloyd. There in the Hot Lap Heroes number 9 machine. To his outside in the 9 ride as well is Chris Pio, and starting at the rear of the field in that Lone Star Racing Gaming number X ride, that is Justin Johnson, as we see that pace truck make the hard right-hand turn down pit lane. We're going to get ready to send these drivers here. Green flag racing at Lernerville Speedway. Quickly, Kevin Grettenberger with a great start there, jumping out in front quickly, trying to pull away here as Jordan Van Westen not getting the start that he really wanted to try to stay side by side there with that 57 ride. So now he's in a to the front here as he's trying to run down our leader, as Kevin Grettenberger looking to continue to hit his marks as Jordan Van Westen tries to pull up to his back bumper. He's got that 5 ride all over his back bumper. Colton Hogan right there on his back bumper. The 12 ride almost sends it over the berm. You saw that right rear tire just sliding over that outside cushion there. 3 and 4, he almost went for a ride, and here comes Lloyd. Dane Lloyd already up into the 4th position here, and he is right there trying to take that 3rd spot away from the 5 ride. What I do believe all these drivers need to do is just finish up inside the top 4 to transfer through to the A main, as the top 4 cars will transfer through. Everyone else will unfortunately be going to the consolation races. We see the 32 ride of Leo Tucker unfortunately sliding back here, as that 32 ride back in position number 7, as Dane Lloyd, Chris Pio, and Justin Johnson get around him. Now Justin Johnson looking down low and underneath of the 9 ride. He's going to try to make the pass here for position number 5. As they make a little bit of contact there. They both somehow keep it straight, as Jordan Van Westen off the racetrack here. He's way down low. Van Westen almost going around there. That was almost a bad end to him. Luckily enough, he can hang on to it there, still in that 4th position, but he's got Justin Johnson now trying to reel him in for that 4th and final transfer spot, as we get 2 more laps left to go. Can Van Westen hold on to that final transfer into tonight's A main? Kevin Grettenberger, though, out in front, being picture perfect here, as he's still out in front. He's going to see the white flag this time by, as 1 more lap around for the 57 machine of Kevin Grettenberger. Colton Hogan right there in position number 2. Dane Lloyd comfortably there, and some contact. Around goes Jordan Van Westen. Justin Johnson gets into that rear bumper. Van Westen goes around, and Justin Johnson is going to snag that final transfer spot in tonight's A main. Kevin Grettenberger picking up the checkered flag. Colton Hogan, Dane Lloyd there in 2nd and 3rd. Justin Johnson coming home there in 4th, with Chris Pio, Leo Tucker, and Jordan Van Westen rounding out our field there. Rounding out our field, a tough break there for that 12 ride as he goes around. And the last thing he wanted to see there was that infield angle, as that was definitely not where he wanted to be, as that was a tough break there for Jordan Van Westen. Yo, Alex Dean coming in with that like on the stream. Matt Fletchell coming in with that heart reaction. Wayne Pierce coming in with that like and the share. What is good, Wayne? What is good, my boy? Jordan LaFawn coming in, showing that love as well. Clifford Bellamy with that care reaction on the stream. Clifford coming in with that share as well. Susie Dickinson, my girl Susie coming in, showing that love as well. What is good, Mama Bear? How you doing tonight, Susie? Coming in, showing that love. Jordan Van Westen, my boy, that was a tough break, but Jordan coming in, showing that love, smashing that like on the stream as well. Caleb Ramsey, Dakota Elliott coming in with that heart reaction. What is good, Dakota? What is good, my boy? Bryce Dickinson coming in, showing that love as well with that like on the stream. Give us that replay. Unfortunately, I can't replay heat races, unfortunately. Once they are done, they are done. So that's a tough break there for us, as that would have been nice to get that replay right there, but unfortunately we just couldn't quite get it, as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 2 as they start to line up here on the front stretch. Starting on the pole in this one, in that 71H ride, that is William Hargraves. We saw Hargraves come down into victory lane last time we broadcasted this league, so Hargraves looking to have another good run here tonight. Jim Revis right there to his outside in that iRacing I-Flag number 57 ride, and starting inside of row number 2, it's the 37 ride of Brandon Marlowe. Drew Blaze, Matt Fletchell, Michael Fahey, and Clifford Bellamy rounding out our field here in heat race number 2, as we're already green flag racing. William Hargraves quickly clears that front bumper of Jim Revis. He's going to slide up and take that top spot away, as Revis has the 69 ride of Blaze all over his back bumper, and Jim blows it over the berm here. Our first driver to send it over that outside berm in corner number 3, and heartbreak there for the 57 ride of Jim Revis, as he's parked there at the rear of the field in a tough break there, as he's got a lot of ground to make up if he wants to try to get back into this thing. As William Hargraves continues to lead the way out to about a 0.6 of a second lead now over Drew Blaze, Matt Fletchell, and Brandon Marlowe rounding out our top 4 drivers, as Marlowe looking to pick up that 4th and final transfer spot, but Clifford Bellamy right there looking to have another good run. We saw Bellamy have a great run at Charlotte, and here he is right up here trying to Trying to jump up here and snag a transfer spot, but he's got Brandon Marlowe, one of those very fast hot lap hero drivers right there in front of him. Matt Fletchel there as well, but there goes Drew Blaze. Blaze sends it over the banking in corner number 3 as well, and this is what we talked about, ladies and gentlemen. That outside berm can be very, very treacherous. One simple mistake, 1 inch too deep into the corner could put a damper on your evening, and here it is, Drew Blaze. Both him and Jim Revis were sitting inside of transfer spots. Now both outside of transfer spots after blowing it over that berm, and that's going to give that 4th and final transfer spot now to the 002 ride of Jim Revis of Clifford Bellamy, as Bellamy jumps up into position number 4. Yo, Mr. Blaine Grass Blainer coming in with the 100-star dono, my boy, setting it off. What is good, Blaine? What is good, my boy? Coming in, showing that love, smashing that, gosh, heckin' 100-star dono into the chat. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. As out in front, William Hargraves continues to lead the way here. Hargraves doing a great job as we're going to try to get this overlay reset here, as it seems to want to be very difficult, as we're going to see the checkered flag fly here for William Hargraves as he picks up heat race win number 2. Matt Fletchel right there in 3rd. Brandon Marlowe in 3rd. Matt Fletchel was there in 2nd. Clifford Bellamy in that 4th and final transfer spot. So we see Drew Blaze and Jim Revis unfortunately send it over the banking and missing the A main here tonight in that in heat race number 2, but they're gonna have a consolation race still. But man, another tough break there as these guys unfortunately send it over the banking and park it down there in corner number 3 and 4, and that's not where you want to be. And unfortunately for them, they got a lot of work left to do. That cushion is deceiving. That cushion is very deceiving. Number 26 is slow. Oh, come on now. I don't think he's slow. I don't think he's slow. Come on now. That was a good, solid 2nd place run. Tristan, my boy, absolutely, homie. Absolutely, my boy. Love doing it. Love showing up and, you know, showing you guys some love. And, I mean, I'm glad that the scheduling just works, that I could be able to jump out here and, you know, give you guys a helping hand when you guys need it. Yo, Donald Sniff coming in with that heart reaction on the stream. Billy Northcutt with that heart reaction. Tristan Sykes coming in with that heart reaction as well. Blaine, my boy, coming in with the 100-star dono. Much love once again, homie. Coming in, showing that love. Nick Wacka coming in, showing that love. Hot Lap Heroes Racing coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. William Hargraves coming in with that like as we see heat race number 3 out onto the racetrack. We're going to get primed and ready here for our 3rd heat race of the evening. And starting on the pole in this one, in the 11 ride, that is the Nightmare Motorsports number 11 of Jordan LaFawn. To his outside, we see Swede Melgarden starting inside a row number 2 in the 34 ride. It's the Big D Machine of Dustin Benton, Wayne Pierce, Skylar Pruitt, and Billy Northcutt round out the field as Billy Northcutt already off the racetrack here, kind of stuck up there. We're going to see the caution flag come right out here instantly, as I don't know what was happening there on that start, but a tough break there for Billy Northcutt, as it looked like him and Skylar Pruitt kind of getting together here right out of the get-go. See if we can get another angle of this one. Oh no, it looks like he just gets up onto that banking and the car's kind of just parked there. And he's just dragging that belly pan and oil pan and everything else right up there on the berm. That was weird. I don't know if I've ever seen something like that before, but nonetheless, we're going to get him lined back up and we're going to get ready to go back at it here once again, as we're going to get these drivers stacked back up and we're going to get ready to get back to green flag racing. As that was a little bit of a weird one, chat. That was a little bit of a weird one. Yo, Pete Fitzsimmons coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Pete? Pete coming in, showing that love as well. Smashing that like on the stream. Bob Northcutt coming in with that like as well. Nathan Lemons coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Lemons? Coming in, showing that love as well with that heart reaction. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Cliff and Billy traded spots. Change my mind. Yeah, I think so. Maybe. Wake up, Wild Bill. Oh my gosh. Bibs in here. Telling them to wake up, baby. Let's go, chat, as we are back to green flag racing as Jordan LaFawn out in front here. Swede Melgard right there trying to take a look down low here on the 11 machine as Skylar Pruitt just barely clears that joyride of Billy Northcutt, as Northcutt still back there, but he's got a lot of fast cars right there in front of him as Skylar Pruitt looks to make the move here and pass that Shocker Motorsports number 46 ride of Wayne Pierce, as Pierce now sliding back into position number 5, and he's got Wild Bill. Mr. Billy Northcutt there to the outside as Skylar Pruitt blows it off the berm. Skylar Pruitt over the banking there in 3 and 4, and he's gonna bring up the rear of the field. And Skylar Pruitt back there in that 96 ride as another tough break for another driver going over that outside berm, but out in front it's Jordan LaFawn, as LaFawn holding down the 4 out in front in the 11 machine. Swede Melgard right there in second, but here comes Dustin Benton taking a look down to the inside as the 34 ride trying to jump up there and take that second spot away. Billy Northcutt, though, now into that 4th and final transfer spot onto the racetrack, and Billy there in position number 4. Wayne Pierce there in 5th, and Skylar Pruitt, who we saw drive it over that outside banking, back there in 6th as he tries to catch up to the 46 ride of Wayne Pierce here to try to work his way a little bit farther forward here, maybe give him a little bit better of a starting spot here in our B main consolation race. As Jordan LaFawn still out in front, Swede Melgard trying to hold down the fort here, as it looks like the caution or the checkered flag actually going to come out for that one, as that was a very quick heat race there, chat. As I do believe Jordan LaFawn picking up the checkered flag there. SDK apparently not working here once again, so we're going to have to try to get that reset. There we go. As we're going to get ready here for heat race number 4 here. Heat race number 4 about to get underway here. Another big field here. Another wicked lineup of drivers as we're going to get ready here for heat race number 4. Hopefully SDK decides to work for us here tonight, man. I don't know what's going on with this damn SDK and why it doesn't automatically refresh itself. Very, very annoying. But starting on the pole in this one, in the 95 ride, that is Chad Martin. Into his outside in the 35 ride, that is Mitch Williams. Starting inside of row number 2 in the 51 machine, it's another one of those hot lap hero rides. That is Jacob Lassiter. Into his outside in the 13 machine, it's the Mud Duck Racing ride of Caleb Ramsey. Starting in position number 5 in the 20P machine, that is Chad Putterbo. Into his outside in the 05 ride, that is Daryl Larson. So 6 more drivers getting ready here for yet again another heat race here tonight, as 6 more drivers gonna duke it out here for 4 more transfer spots into our A main feature event. Chad Martin and Mitch Williams are gonna drive us down here to the green flag as they lead the way here in corner number 3, and out of corner number 4 we're gonna see the green flag fly, and not the start that the 35 ride wanted to have, as Chad Martin quickly clears him up there on the high side, but Martin sends it over the banking and goes upside down there in corner number 1 and 2. Upside down goes Chad Martin, and that's going to hand the lead away here to Jacob Lassiter, as Lassiter now out in front. Caleb Ramsey right there in second. Chad Putterbo there in position number 3. Mitch Williams sliding back here. He's in that 4th and final transfer spot with Daryl Larson right there behind him, as Larson tries to work his way up into a transfer spot, but he's got a lot of fast cars right there in front of him. Woo! 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 Oh! Dakota, my boy Dakota Elliott coming in with the 530 30-star Dono Dakota, my boy. Much love, homie, coming in with the massive star bomb. Let's go, homie. Much appreciated, my dude. As out in front, we got a great side-by-side battle here as Jacob Lassiter using that extreme high side here, right up against that outside berm. You see the 13 ride of Caleb Ramsey looking very, very stout early on in this one, as well as he's trying to take a look down low here. He's going to try to make the pass on the bottom side in 1 and 2, but that high side proven to be the better line here still, as he gets a great run. Lassiter with a wicked run up there on that high side. You see Caleb Ramsey going to jump right back up to the high side here. He's going to look for some more big runs down here in 1 and 2 as the laps continue to close down here in this one, as a tough break for that our pole sitter, the 95 rider, Chad Martin, going from hero to zero in corner number 1 there as he blows it over the banking, goes upside down, and goes for a wild ride. We're going to get 2 more laps here, but we're going to take a quick look back and see if we can get a look at this one. He just sends it in there. The car just does not turn, and he goes over that banking and goes for a wild ride down the hill there, as we're going to jump back here to the live action as the white flag has been thrown now. So one more time around as Jacob Lassiter still out in front. Caleb Ramsey, one more shot here through 3 and 4, but a great run down the backstretch for Jacob Lassiter as they're going to drag race out of corner number 4, and it's going to be Jacob Lassiter picking up heat race win number 4 on the evening. Caleb Ramsey, Chad Putterboat, Mitch Williams rounding out our 4 transfer positions here in this one, as we're going to get ready for our consolation race. Our consolation race about to get underway here. It looks like 8 drivers are going to transfer through. 8 cars are going to transfer here, and that means 2 drivers will unfortunately not transfer through to the A main. That's going to be a tough break there, as 2 drivers unfortunately are going to go home early in this one. Yo, Dakota, my boy, once again, much appreciated. Much love, my dude, coming in with the big star bomb, the 530 stars. Much appreciated, my boy. Carrie Spears coming in, smashing that like on the stream. Craig Michael Deacon coming in with that like as well. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in and you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button. If you're tuning in over on YouTube as well, make sure you hit that check and subscribe button as we continue to try to build more and more over there on the red side as well. So we're going to get ready here for our B main consolation race, as our B main about to get underway here. These drivers jumping out onto the racetrack. Starting on the pole in this one, in that 9 ride, that is Chris Pio into his outside in that LSR Gaming. Lone Star Racing number 69 ride, that is Drew Blaze. Inside a row number 2 in the Shocker Motorsports number 46 ride, that is Wayne Pearson to his outside. In the Hot Lap Heroes ride, that is Daryl Larson. Starting in position number 5 in the 32 ride, that is Leo Tucker into his outside. In the 19, that is Michael Fahey. Starting inside a row number 4 in the 96, that is the Skylar Pruitt ride there in 7th. Into his outside, the 95 ride is Chad Martin. Then we see Jordan Van Westen and Jim Revis rounding out our field as we are green flag racing here for our B main feature event. Chris Pio trying to hold off the hard charging number 46 of Wayne Pierce, as Pierce just sends it in there, slides up, makes a little bit of contact. He's going to come out of that in position number 2, but Drew Blaze out in front here, and he is blazing fast here in our B main feature event as he's trying to stretch his lead out as quickly as possible, but it looks like the caution flag is going to fly here. The caution flag coming out. We're going to take a look back and see what happens, as it looks like Chad Martin, Jordan Van Westen, and Leo Tucker coming together here, bringing out our first caution flag of the evening here. We'll take a look. Looks like Jim Rev is getting into it a little bit there, as well as the 32 ride already turned around. Oh, they all just kind of meet there in the middle of corner number 4, right in front of our flag man. He's going to throw that caution flag for us. As, man, that was a little bit of a crazy one right there, chat. That was a little bit of a crazy one. We're going to jump on here and see what happens from Jordan Van Westen as he gets into the 32 ride, tries to check up, and the 95 ride comes up and then gets into him. And then they're just all spinning out, going around in different directions there, and they all meet together right below our flagman as he had the best seat in the house there for that one. As we're going to get him stacked back up, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. Green flag about to come back out in the air. Yo, Anthony Karf coming in with that share on the stream. What is good, Anthony? Anthony coming in with that like as well. Ty Dickinson, my boy Ty, coming in, showing that love as well. What is good, homie? Ty coming in, showing that love. Brian Payton coming in, smashing that heart reaction as well. What is good, Brian? Coming in, showing that love as well. Hey, let's go, Peace, let's go, Brian, let's go, my boy. What is good, homie? How you doing? How you doing, my dude? Topside still dominant. Topside is definitely still dominant. Anyone but Matt Fletchel? I don't know, man. Fletchel's good. Fletchel's pretty fast, but, I mean, there's a lot of fast drivers in here. Crew chief said I wasn't driving hard enough, told me to park it for the night. Oh, my gosh, Matty. Come on now. You can't do that. You can't do that, my boy. All right, as the pace truck makes the hard left-hand turn, we're going to try to get this one going here once again. Drew Blaze out in front. Wayne Pierce there in second. But here comes Skylar Pruitt down there on the bottom side as Pruitt's going to send it in. He's going to look for a good run here off of corner number 2 as he's side-by-side with the 05 right of Darrell Larson. And here comes Jim Revis as Revis tries to work his way through the field here as he's worked his way now up inside the top 5 as he tries to make the pass on the 9 rider Chris Pio as Pio sliding back there into position number 6. Jordan Van Westen trying to get a good run here as well as he's sitting there in 7th, and our final transfer spot of the night is going to go around the 32 ride. The 19 come together, and I do believe the caution flag gonna come back out here as Chad Martin and Michael Fahey come together after the 32 ride. Looks like he loses it there in corner number 3. It's the 32 ride holding on to that 8th and final transfer spot into the A main here. We're gonna take a look back and see what happens. It's the 32 ride. Just kind of loses it up there on the high side right in front of the 19 ride of Fahey, and unfortunately for Fahey, kind of gets into him, kind of goes around the 95 ride of Chad Martin, drives in there, gets into the side of him, and both of those guys pointed there in the wrong direction towards the infield, right in front of our flagman again, and the caution flag coming right back out as we're going to stack them back up, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. As it looks like Leo Tucker, unfortunately, does not show Lee still out on the racetrack here, so a tough break there for Leo Tucker. As we're going to get him stacked up here once again, and we're going to try this one here again as out in front, the 69 ride of Drew Blaze continues to lead the way. Shane Pierce in that Shocker Motorsports ride right there in second. A good run there from the 05 ride of Darrell Larson up on the high side, holding on to third as Skylar Pruitt was down on the bottom trying to take that third spot away. Jim Revis, Chris Pio, Jordan Van Westen, and Michael Fahey rounding out our 8 transfer positions in this one. Chad Martin, unfortunately, on the outside looking in that 95 ride, and it looks like Leo Tucker, unfortunately, taking that ride off the racetrack here, as Lee was in a transfer spot, but he's going to park it here for the rest of the night, so a tough break there for the 32 ride. As we're going to get them lined back up here, side by side, Drew Blaze and Wayne Pierce here. Down into corner number 3, we're looking for that green flag here once again, and a great restart there out of the 69 ride. As the 69 of Drew Blaze with a great restart, as here comes Wayne Pierce way down on the bottom side. Wayne trying to look for the lead here down the backstretch as that Shocker Motorsports ride looking to try to take that top spot away here as these guys continue to duke it out at the front of the field. See Skylar Pruitt with a good run there on the high side. He's going to snag that second spot away as the white flag flies side by side there. Skylar Pruitt looking to try to take that top spot away, but Drew Blaze down through corner number 3 and out of corner number 4. He's gonna see that checkered flag and pick up the B main win. Skylar Pruitt there in second, Wayne Pierce in third, Darrell Larson, Jim Revis, Chris Pio, Michael Fahey and Jordan Van Westen going to round out our 8 and final transfer spots there in that one, as Jordan Van Westen just barely working his way in here as that final driver to make it into the transfer spot in our B main. Yo, Logan coming in with that subscribe over on YouTube. Logan, welcome to the Peacemaker crew over there on YouTube Gaming as we continue to try to build there on the YouTube channel as well. Welcome to the family, my dude. As man, YouTube is it's been crazy to try to build up over there, but we've been slowly but surely building more and more and more on YouTube Gaming, and it's been a lot of fun and pretty cool to try to build up a good follower and viewership over there on a you know, almost on a nightly basis as we continue to post more and more you know, live content and reels and everything over there, and continue to try to get that Peacemaker name out there more and more and more. If you guys are, you know, if you guys want to jump over and check out the YouTube side of things, throw the link up here into the chat, as there is the link to the YouTube channel if you guys want to go over there and show some love to the YouTube as well. Here we go, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Mr. Bryce Dickinson. Oof. Oof. Jordan McAvoy is my hero. Jordan is all of our heroes, okay? Okay, Maddie? He's all of our heroes. Yo, Skylar Pruitt coming in with that like on the stream. Jordan McAvoy coming in with that like as well. Whiskey and Great coming in showing that love, smashing that like on the stream as well. What is good, Whiskey? What is good, my boy? All right, ladies and gentlemen, here you go. You came for a show. These drivers are about to get it on right here. Woo! This is going to be exciting. Starting on the pole in this one. In the... well, it's all messed up here. Starting lineup is all messed up. Starting on the pole in this one, in the 24 machine, actually the 57 is Kevin Grettenberger. We see William Hargraves, Jacob Lassiter, Jordan LaFawn, our top 4 out there on the racetrack, as SDK for some reason is all messed up and has those guys at the rear of the field as we are green flag racing. And already we see these guys spread out 2, 3, 4 wide here on the racetrack. A lot of beating and banging as you look even deeper in the field. Our B main racers back here beating and banging their way towards the front as well. Skylar Pruitt right down through the middle of the racetrack. Is out in front here. It is William Hargraves taking the lead away here as Hargraves jumps out in front here as he makes the pass on the 57 ride of Kevin Grettenberger, as Grettenberger sliding back there to position number 3 as Jacob Lassiter works his way around him as well. As these guys continue to beat and bang all over the place here. There we go. Now it's back to where it's supposed to be. William Hargraves out in front. Jacob Lassiter right there in second. Then we see Jordan LaFawn trying to take that 3rd spot away here from Kevin Grettenberger, as Grettenberger going to slide back towards that 4th position. And here comes Colton Hogan. Hogan trying to jump up there in that 5 ride as he's looking to move a little bit farther forward, as he's going to get right up onto the berm there. That car got super sideways, and you see that 37 ride of Brandon Marlowe all over his back bumper. Marlowe right there trying to find a way to get around him. And you see that Shocker Motorsports number 26 ride of Matt Fletchell right there as well, ready to pounce. Man, that 57 ride stuck down on the bottom side, continuing to lose positions here as Kevin Grettenberger sliding back now to position number 6, just waiting for that high side to really go away here as he's working that bottom side in. Caleb Ramsey right there in 8th with Dustin Benton and Swede Melgard side by side there. This is for 9th and 10th on the racetrack as Melgard gets up into the outside wall. A little bit of contact there with Benton as they somehow keep it pointed in the right direction. A big shot to the rear bumper there from Melgard, as Melgard's got his teammate and Dane Lloyd right there on the outside of the top 10 looking in. We see Wild Bill Northcott right there, as well as Billy Northcott there in 13th. Clifford Bellamy right there, as well as you see 1, 2, 3 Hot Lap Heroes rides right there together in 10th, 11th, and 12th, trying to work their way towards the front. Wayne Pierce having a good run here, as Wayne now leading our B main drivers here, as Wayne out in front of the 90 or the 69 ride and the 96 of Skylar Pruitt and Drew Blaze as our B main drivers trying to work their way towards the front of the field. See Jim Revis back there as well in 18th. And you see Daryl Larson and Justin Johnson battling back there for 20th and 21st. Jordan Van Westen back there in 22nd. Chris Pio there in 23rd. And unfortunately, no Chad Putterbow here, as Putterbow unfortunately off the racetrack and parked back there down pit side, but out in front, William Hargraves in that Dirt Panda Vivs Liquor Wild Bills Race Designs KC Speedworks number 71 H-Ride still out in front, but Jacob Lassiter in that Hot Lap Heroes machine right there with them, sticking right there, only about a car length or two between them at the front of the field. Jordan LaFawn doing a great job right there in position number 3. He's about a second and a half back from our leaders here, but he's got a nice little gap between himself and that 4th place driver of Colton Hogan, as we're going to see our first caution flag here of our A main feature event. Our first caution flag coming out, and it's going to be the 96 ride of Skylar Pruitt. Skylar Pruitt going to bring out our first caution flag here of the evening. See Skylar right underneath of Drew Blaze, just kind of loses it there, kind of starts to go around the 57 right of Jim Revis. Nowhere to go with a whole head of steam there, gets into him, helps him go all the way around, and that is going to bring out our first caution flag of the night. Tough break there for Skylar Pruitt, as we're going to jump right on here and see what happens. The 96 ride. And just kind of loses it. He almost had it caught there, but that lack of speed going through the middle of the corner. Jim Revis just gets there into the back of him and helps him go around, as he was already spinning out there. So a tough break for the 96 ride of Skylar Pruitt, as we're going to get him lined back up and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. William Hargraves out in front. Jacob Lassiter right there in second, as you see the 69 ride of Drew Blaze jumping back out onto the racetrack here after going down pit side in that Lone Star Racing number 69 ride. As he's back out onto the track here, he's going to catch the rear of the field, as we're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose. Jacob Lassiter has been basically the only driver that's been able to really hang with that 71 H ride. We'll have to see if he has something for him here, as he's up on the outside. Hargraves is going to have to get a good jump here and a good restart to be able to clear that 51 ride, as we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing, as Hargraves gets the jump that he needed, as he clears 2-3 car lengths over Jacob Lassiter. But here comes Jordan LaFawn. LaFawn down through the bottom in the middle side of the racetrack. He's right there trying to take that second spot away now from Jacob Lassiter, but he's parked down on that bottom side, and here comes Matt Fletchel, and around goes Clifford Bellamy. Bellamy's gonna go around, and the caution flag is gonna come back out. A tough break there for the 002 machine, as Clifford Bellamy is gonna go around right there in front of our flag man, as corner number 4 really proven to be the spot to cause the most accidents here so far tonight, man. We'll take a look right here at what happens to the 002 machine. It's caution flag number 2 coming out. Looks like he tries to jump to the outside. Wild Bill there, Billy Northcutt, just kind of gets into his back bumper. I don't think Billy expected him to get onto the binders there, but it looked like the hole that Clifford was thinking about trying to slide into just kind of disappeared there. It looked like he was going to try to jump up to the outside here of the 9 ride, and then he kind of has to check up there, or else he was going to get drove into that outside wall. Billy Northcutt, I don't think, was expecting that. Kind of gets into the back bumper of him, lifts those rear tires up, and spins that ride around. So a tough break there for Clifford Bellamy, but a quick caution flag and not a lot of damage out there. So we're going to stack them back up, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing. And Hargraves is going to be looking for another restart, just like he had there, as that was one heck of a restart, clearing that 51 ride quickly and being able to pull away ever so slightly there on that restart is exactly what he needs to do here for the rest of the night to stay out in front here. That 51 ride showing a lot of speed. Jordan LaFawn showing his nose into this battle as well. Colton Hogan having a great run, and there is the 26 ride, the Shocker Motorsports machine of Matt Fletchel, now up inside the top 5 here, as he's going to be looking to try to jump up and snag a podium finish here as well. It looks like we're going to get a little bit of an extended caution flag here. That light on the truck still on here, so we're going to wait one more lap probably here as the lights are going to turn off. That official iRacing pace truck, and we're going to get ready to set these drivers back loose. There they go. They cut the lights, and we're going to set them loose here this time by. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get, this one's going to be a little bit better as we're going to jump out here. We're going to crank it up. So ladies and gentlemen, crank up that volume and cheer on your favorite driver as we're going to crank it up here. It's a little bit of a Peacemaker Gaming crank it up session. Goes Fletchel, and the caution flag coming back out here. I think Fletchel was going around there after the initial caution flag was already out onto the racetrack here. As we're going to take a look back and see what happens here. As our third caution flag coming out here, a wonderful little bit of cranking up there. That was just making a drink as we're going to take a look back and see what happens. Looks like the 05 ride of Michael Fahey going around here. Daryl Larson getting collected as well, as we're going to take a look and see what happens between the 19 ride and the 05 machine. The 05 just loses it there off corner number 4 right in front of our flagman. Hard contact there with the 19 ride of Michael Fahey. You see that 05 parked down low. Jordan Van Westen getting collected in this one as well, as Van Westen just cannot catch a break here. Van Westen unfortunately getting collected again. Let's see if we can get a different angle on this one. Let's go with the far chase here. See what happens as the 05 just loses it up there on the high side, cuts down the racetrack, hits the 19 ride of Fahey. It's the 12 ride of Jordan Van Westen. Both of those guys getting some heavy contact there. Some heavy damage. So we're going to get them stacked back up, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. We're going to continue on with our crank it up, as these guys have been putting on a heck of a show here for us, man. And these guys have been making these crank it ups look very nice. But William Hargraves still out in front. Jordan LaFawn was able to work his way up into second, as Jacob Lasker was there into position number 3. Hogan and Marlowe round out our top 5 as we're going to go back to green flag racing and crank it up. Ladies and gentlemen, cheer on your favorite drivers. All right, is the caution flag coming back out here. Looks like Colton Hogan, unfortunately, getting stopped up there in corner number 4. Not too sure what happened to Hogan, but he was having a great run up inside the top 5 there for pretty much all night long. And then it looks like Hogan, unfortunately, gonna bring this caution flag out. We're gonna take a look and see what happens. So it looks like maybe the 5 ride blowing it over the berm here. That right rear slides off. He slides off the banking and has to get stopped up here. If he came back out onto the racetrack, he might have got collected by a few more drivers. But a tough break there for the 5 ride. Once he kind of had to get stopped up there in corner number 4, that's what brings our caution flag out, and a tough break there for the IROC number 5 ride. That caution flag coming out here. 12 ride of Jordan Van Westen catching it back up to the rear of the field here. So we're going to stack them back up, and we're going to try it again. Jordan LaFawn having a great run right there in second, trying to find a way to get around William Hargraves, as Hargraves out in front, continuing to lead the way here. We've seen the 71H ride lead a lot of laps here for a lot of races, and once again, he's out in front, showing us how to get it done, as he's right there in that top spot. Good decision on his end. Absolutely, Bryce. Absolutely, my boy. That was a great decision there for the 5 ride to kind of just sit there and not wait for the caution flag, but wait for the rest of the field to kind of get by him there, else that could have been a lot worse. And a great call there by the 5 machine to not drive back out in front of the field, as we're going to get ready to stack them back up, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing here. Hargraves out in front here once again, with Jordan LaFawn right there to his outside, in the 71H ride clears the 11 machine down into corner number 1. As we're going to see a little bit of cautions, breeding cautions here, as caution flag number 4 coming out here in this one. Another caution flag here, as looks like we're going to have a couple drivers come together here. Unfortunately, going to go around. We're going to have yet again another caution flag and another restart, as we'll take a look back and see what happens, as it looks like Justin Johnson, Clifford Bellamy having some issues here. Clifford sends it in there. Looks like Justin Johnson, has to get checked up for the 19 ride. Clifford Bellamy goes around over the banking there in corner number 4. Justin Johnson in the X ride goes around. We also saw Skylar Pruitt with some heavy damage there as well, up into the outside wall. So we'll jump on board here with Skylar Pruitt and see what he saw in this one. Skylar Pruitt there, right below these guys. Unfortunately, when the 19 ride gets hits him in the right rear quarter panel. He slides up into that outside wall, just barely saves it there. That could have been a lot worse there for the 96 ride, but a good job by Pruitt to hold on to that thing. So we'll take another look here and see what happens to the X ride. Clifford Bellamy, as it looks like the 19 of Fahey just jumps in, gets into the back of the 35, has to check up, and everyone just kind of runs over each other. The 9 ride of Chris Pio, the 46 ride gets into that as well. The 5 ride as well of Hogan also collected there. As we're going to get them lined back up, and we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing, as our paint truck going to make that hard left-hand turn. William Hargraves going to lead us back down to the green flag here, as we are back to green flag racing, and another perfect restart out of the 71H ride of William Hargraves. As Hargraves out in front here, continuing to show these drivers how to get it done, as Jordan LaFawn right there in position number 2, and some contact back here between Matt Fletchell and the joyride of Billy Northcutt, as Fletchell stuck down there on the bottom side. He's going to try to work his way up the high side here, but he's stuck down there on the bottom side, trying to make that bottom work here. Out in front, William Hargraves now trying to stretch his lead out, as he's right up on that berm here, showing these guys how to get it done. LaFawn trying to stay right there with him, about 2 car lengths back there, doing a great job, as Dustin Benton now is there, as the 11 ride blows it over the berm just ever so slightly, has to get out of it, and that opens the door for Dustin Benton, as Benton now jumps up and takes position number 2. Brandon Marlowe up into that 3rd spot onto the racetrack, as Brandon Marlowe up into position number 3. Jordan LaFawn going to try to battle back. See Dane Lloyd now up inside the top 5 as well as Lloyd there in 5th. Right on the back bumper there, the 11 machine, as you can see how slick this racetrack is starting to get as Lloyd up hard into that outside wall. That's going to scrub a little bit of speed off, but he's going to try to stick right there and continue battling as he's got Caleb Ramsey, Jacob Lassiter, Billy Northcutt right there behind him as these drivers continue to keep on trucking as these guys doing a fantastic job here out on the racetrack. William Hargraves out in front, pulling away as you can see Dustin Benton back there in position number 2. Has a rear view mirror full of Brandon Marlowe as Marlowe in that Hot Lap Heroes ride trying to get around the 34 machine of Dustin Benton. Benton gonna try to stay there in that second spot, but the 37 ride is gonna clear him a crossover. A little bit of contact, but the caution flag is gonna fly no matter what, and Dustin Benton is gonna get a spot back as we see some heavy smoke down here in corner number 4, and it's the 19 ride of Mike Fahey having some hard contact here, and a lot of white and gray smoke puffing out of that ride. So a tough break there for that Lone Star Racing number 19 machine. Some heavy damage as he's gonna head down pit side. We're gonna take a look back and see what happens here, as it looks like Skylar Pruitt and Drew Blaze, the 96 and the 69 ride, right there in front of him. So I'm assuming that these guys may have came together, and then Michael Fahey, nowhere to go, gets collected in this one as Pruitt up on the high side. Looks like Drew Blaze just drives it up the racetrack there. Fahey gets shoved from behind up into that outside wall. Drew Blaze, unfortunately, looks like that ride just slides up the racetrack here into Skylar Pruitt. He just drifts up the track here. Both of them losing grip, both of them going around there, and then Fahey hard straight on into that outside wall. Let's take a ride right on board here with the 19 machine and see exactly what he sees here. He gets checked up to avoid this, gets into the 69 a little bit, but then it's drove even harder into that outside wall, and some heavy damage there. As we're going to get ready to go back to green flag racing, we do see the 19 ride back out onto the racetrack, so at least that's a good break here for the 19 ride, that he's still out onto the track, but we're going to get him stacked back up here. Hargraves is going to have his teammate in the 34 ride of Dustin Benton there to his outside, as Benton having a great run. Benton having a great run right there in second, but with us being inside of 10 laps to go, we're actually going to go single file restarts here. So single file here at the front of the field, as William Hargraves has his teammate Dustin Benton right there in second, Brandon Marlowe there in third, Jordan LaFawn, Dane Lloyd, Caleb Ramsey, Billy Northcutt, Swede Melgard, Matt Fletchel, and Jacob Lassiter rounding out our top 10 as we're going to set them back loose as we are back to green flag racing. Out in front here, William Hargraves trying to get it done once again as the 71H ride doing a great job of holding these drivers off here all night long, as Hargraves leads his teammate Dustin Benton there around corner number 4, and we're going to see 5 more laps left to go as the 37 ride of Brandon Marlowe really set it in there. So did in the 34 machine of Dustin Benton, as Benton was looking down low there trying to maybe take the lead away from his Dirt Panda Racing teammate there in William Hargraves. Brandon Marlowe right there in position number 3 still, as he's going to stick it up there on the high side. Dustin Benton going to try the bottom side here and drift up the racetrack, but you can see that high-end momentum coming down the front straightaways here, as you can see some big runs there out of that 71H ride down the backstretch. And man, Hargraves is absolutely gone here once again with 3 more laps left to go. Dustin Benton still trying to hold off the hard-charging Brandon Marlowe, as Marlowe right there on his back bumper here once again. Dustin Benton holding off that 37 ride. Jordan LaFawn right there in position number 4. Dane Lloyd still there in 5th with Caleb Ramsey, Billy Northcutt, and Swede Melgard all right there side by side, as Matt Fletchell there in 9th, and Jim Revis in that iracing I flag number 57 ride now up into the top 10, as we're going to see the white flag fly one more time around here for William Hargraves. As Hargraves in that Viv's Liquor Wild Bills Race Designs Dirt Panda Racing Team number 71H ride down the backstretch into corner number 3 and out of corner number 4, and it's going to be William Hargraves picking up the checkered flag here tonight at Lernerville Speedway in the Lone Star Racing Dirt Shootout Series, as Hargraves gets it done once again, as it's a Dirt Panda Racing Team 1-2 finish here, as Hargraves gets the checkered flag. Dustin Benton right there in position number 2, and it's Brandon Marlowe rounding out our top 3 there in that Hot Lap Heroes number 37 ride. Jordan LaVaughn jumping down there as well to give his congratulations to the 71H ride. It was a great run there as well for Jordan LaVaughn, coming home in 4th, and Dane Lloyd rounding out our top 5. But ladies and gentlemen, give it up here for Mr. William Hargraves. Let's see those checkered flags fly here in the chat for the 71H machine, as Hargraves gets it done and picks up the checkered flag here in this one, man. What a run, what a race there for that 71H ride. As the Cameron, Wisconsin native picking up the checkered flag here tonight. Let's see those checkered flags up in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see them fly here. Whew, what a race, chat. What a race. What a run. Wowzers. Yo, Cody Olson coming in with that like on the stream. What is good, Cody? B2R coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. Jared Jackson coming in with that like. Thomas Dennis coming in with that like. Mr. Bobby Hall Jr. coming in, smashing that like as well. Richard Grimm coming in with the like and the share. Jamie Massey coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. What is good, Massey? What is good, Richard? Bobby, my boy, Mr. Hall. Thomas Dennis coming in, showing that love. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, baby. We're currently sitting at 89 comments. Let's continue to blow those comments up. Let's see those checkered flags fly, those hashtag 71Hs, as we're going to pull our race winner down here into the Discord for post-race interviews. We're also currently sitting at 36 reactions on the stream here on Facebook. Can we see that jump up to 40? Can we see 40 reactions? If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that follow button if it's your first time here, as we're trying to hit that 40 reactions, and let's try to work this up to over that 100 comments here. But let's see if we can keep that going and keep that momentum going more and more and more, and let's blow this chat up, as man, what a race and what a run. Jordan, my boy, absolutely, homie, thanks for stepping up again tonight, brother. I screwed myself tonight. That right rear was hanging off the damn track. I know, right? That's where it was, man. It was just that little bit of a mistake, just hanging that right rear over the outside berm. Unfortunately, just slid you up the track there and gave that break to Dustin Benton in the 37 rider Marlowe to slip by you there. But man, still a great run and a great drive. Peggy coming in, congratulating William Hargraves. Just Viv coming in, congratulating William and Dustin. A great run, and top 10 by Wild Bill Joy as well. A lot of dirt, Panda blood up front. Panda proud, absolutely, Viv, absolutely, my girl. Panda proud up there, as some of those Dirt Panda guys were showing a lot of fun, man. You find the broadcast booth? Yeah, I will here in a second. Tristan. I'm gonna jump up into it right now, as we are going to slide in here. We are going to slide into there, and it's up towards the front. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull our race winner in here. William Hargraves coming home here with a checkered flag. We're going to bring William down here for his post-race interview. Unmute myself on Discord. Hey, William, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You get a copy?
I got you, Aaron.
William, my boy, what a run, what a race, man. That car was absolutely hooked up here once again tonight, man. It looked like you had a lot of faith in that ride and your setup here for that high side of the racetrack as you are sticking that thing right up there and continuing to run super, super fast laps and continuing to hit those restarts absolutely perfect as you drive that 71H ride back down here into victory lane and pick up the checkered flag here at Lernerville Speedway. My boy, how does it feel and how'd you get it done? Take us back through this race.
Yeah, man. Well, to start the night off, I was pretty fortunate. I felt like um, the restart starting on the inside at this track. Really, I don't like it myself personally. If I would have got to choose lane choice, I would definitely been restarting on the outside. Um, just to kind of help play into my momentum and whatnot. But yeah, you really got to be fast. You got to ride that high line, and there's a real fine line there as well at this track. It's a lot of fun, but it gets you up on edge, and you really got to be up on the wheel for sure to be able to do it. But honestly, I was pretty fortunate. I got to being up front. It's a lot easier than trying to race with other guys too. I mean, there's a lot of great battles. Jordan in there, Dustin got in there, Brandon Marlowe. I mean, there's a lot of heavy hitters in here, and there's no slouches. So, like I said, just being up front, having clean air is huge, especially at a track like this where it's super hard to pass.
Absolutely, man. We saw a lot of side by side racing deeper in the field, but you guys kind of got single file up there on the high side for a little while in this one. But we saw some good green flag runs there for a little bit, especially to start this thing off, and we saw you drive out to some good sized leads there as that ride was absolutely hooked up here tonight. And there at the end, we saw that final restart, and you had your teammate there, Dustin Benton, right there behind you. Were you pretty happy seeing a familiar face right there behind you and not one of these other hungry drivers that might not be one of your teammates, where they may have drove you a little bit harder or tried to jump the restart a little bit more than what your own teammate might have ran you?
Yeah, I was definitely glad to see Dustin up there behind me. He's definitely hungry. He deserves it. He's a good racer, and he's kind of had some luck not go his way in this so far. So for him to get a second tonight is really cool. I'm really happy for him. Even Billy ran a good race for as far back as them guys had to start. Like I said, passing here is no easy task, and it's a real deal to actually do it and do it clean and do it right and whatnot. So congrats to Dustin, congrats to Brandon on their podiums tonight. Jordan had some tough luck. He was right there on my tail for a long time, and I don't know if he went off the track or what there, but for him to recover and do what he did was a great finish. And Jacob Lassiter, man, you ran a hell of a race tonight too, dude. You at the start of that race, man, you really had me nervous because I felt like you were faster and I was holding you up. You had my nerves going for sure.
Yeah, Laster was right there for that first little stretch. As you two pulled away from the rest of the field there, you guys were definitely looking like you were going to have a great battle here throughout the rest of the night. And then Lassiter, unfortunately, just slid back more and more and more throughout this one while you stayed out there at the front of the field and continued to pull away as that 71H ride parked down here in victory lane. William, who would you like to thank for a wild, wild run here tonight?
I'll start off by thanking you, Aaron, for doing the broadcast, man. I really enjoy your broadcast. You're doing a great job, and sky's the limit for you, dude. I got to thank all the Lone Star guys for putting this league on for us to race. It's a great group of guys. I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope that other guys are as well. I got to thank all my Dirt Panda Racing teammates, melmelectricmotorsales.com, Viv's Retail Liquor, uh, Billy Northcutt with Wild Bill's Race Designs. Dude's got the best, coolest looking wraps on iRacing. If you want my opinion, uh, also got to thank Casey Speedworks, Carl Kilgore for giving us fast hot rods when we go into the open setup races, um, and just all the fans and supporters and everybody that watches. Thanks to my parents, I know they like to watch this kind of stuff, and yeah.
Beauty. Well, William, congratulations on picking up yet again another checkered flag here in the series, and another trip down here to the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth here for picking up yet again another victory here in one of our broadcasts. Congratulations on a wicked, wicked run, and hopefully we'll see you back down here again very, very shortly.
Yeah, appreciate it, Aaron.
Absolutely. Have yourself a wonderful night, William.
Yeah, you too, man. Thanks.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there to our race winner, Mr. William Hargraves, as he picks up the checkered flag here tonight, man. What a run, what a race there by that 71H ride, and very, very humble about it as well, which is always awesome to see, man. Always so much fun to see some wicked racing and wicked, drivers up there supporting each other as these guys put on a heck of a show and a heck of a race here for us. Yo, Darcy Grant, Darcy coming in, smashing that like on the stream as well. What is good, Darcy? What is good, my boy? Did they tech him yet? I would offer, but I can't read numbers. Numbers are hard, man. Numbers are about as hard to most people as what names are to me, okay? I murder every name that comes across this goddamn list up here, bro. Every time I'll murder those names. Appreciate that, Hargraves. Good win, brother. Absolutely, man. Absolutely a wicked, wicked win there. Jordan LaFont happens, brother. Hopefully, my new wheel and pedals will be coming soon. Anthony, let's go, my dude. That's what's up right there, my dude. That's what's up. Matty says, hashtag 26 sucked. Oh, come on now, Matt. It didn't suck. You were all right, man. We saw you up there battling hard, doing a good job, man. You were doing good. You were making some passes there. We saw you make that little bit of contact after the caution flag already came out. I don't know if that was maybe affecting your ride or not, but I'm assuming that might have damaged your ride just a little bit there. 26 sucks so bad. Oh my gosh. I mean, you got to have a little bit more confidence in yourself, Matty. You got to have some more confidence in yourself. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pull in our second place finisher now into the broadcast booth as Dustin Benton waiting patiently here in the broadcast area in the waiting room here as we're going to pull that 34 ride down here into the broadcast booth. Hey, Dustin, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. Do you get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Dustin, my boy, what a run, what a race here tonight for that 34 ride and the whole Dirt Panda team as you were able to work your way past quite a few drivers here. You're battling hard up inside the top 5. Late in the race there, we saw Jordan LaFont blow it over the berm just ever so slightly, but having to get out of that gas gave you a shot to drive down to the bottom side. You saw your opportunity. You drove it in there, and you were able to snag that second spot away from him. Late in the race there, we saw that restart you and your teammate 1 and 2, and you guys were able to finish her off across the start-finish line there in the top 2 spots. But it wasn't as easy for you as it was for William here tonight, as you had that 37 ride of Brandon Marlowe and a lot of those other hungry drivers right there nipping out your heels for the last 10 laps of this race. How did you get it done, and how does it feel to be parked down here on the podium?
I'm just glad to be back. I took a little over 2 years off of iracing, and I'm just glad to be getting back up to speed, be up here running in the front with these guys.
Absolutely, man, as it definitely takes a little while to get used to these things once again and trying to find that speed again, but you definitely found some here tonight as you park her down there in the second spot on the racetrack. Dustin, who would you like to thank for such a wicked run here this evening?
First and foremost, I got to thank Billy and all the guys over at Dirt Panda. Billy had reached out to me before I ever even thought about coming back, and told me if I ever came back that he would like for me to be on Dirt Panda, and he stuck by his word. And just a great group of guys. You can't ask for better teammates, and got to thank them first and foremost. And then Viv's Liquor, Wild Bill's Race Design. Of course, that's Billy, and he always keeps us looking fly. I debuted a brand new paint tonight, and it seemed like it was pretty good luck.
Absolutely, man.
Give a shout out to KC Speedworks, Big D's Lawn Care, Precision Auto Body, and Bulldog Chassis.
Beauty, Dustin, while you were talking about that new look and paint scheme, as that ride did look very fresh out there and very fast out there on the racetrack as well. My boy, congratulations on the solid second place run. Hopefully we'll see you back down here in the broadcast booth, maybe down here in the Victory Lane chat one of these nights here as that 34 ride continues to improve more and more here as you get back into the swing of things.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Dustin, have yourself a wonderful evening.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for the 34 ride of Dustin Benton. Is Benton coming home in position number 2 here tonight, man. A great run, a great drive there for that 34 ride. Yo, Seth Castle, my boy Seth coming in, showing that love, smashing that like on the stream. What is good, Seth? What is good, my boy? Lernerville Screwjob, laugh out loud. I'm retiring again. You're not retiring again. Come on now. Come on now, Matt Fletchell hates me now. The flagman always getting the shit end of the stick. It happens. I feel you on that one, Tristan. It happens, my boy. It happens. Getting old, always being spun. Yeah, Skylar, you had a bit of a rough night tonight, my boy. You had a bit of a rough night tonight. Even just trying to avoid incidences and then just getting caught up in it. That was a tough one for you here. Every once in a while out there on the racetrack, my dude. That was a little bit of a rough one here and there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we just heard from our second place finisher, Dustin Benton. We're going to pull in our third place driver now, the 37 rider, Brandon Marlowe. As Marlowe waiting patiently here, as he is our third place finisher here tonight in that 37 ride. The Hot Lap Heroes machine parked down here on the podium, and we're going to pull that 37 ride up here into the broadcast booth. Hey, Brandon, it's Aaron up here in the Peacemaker Broadcasting booth. You got a copy?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Brandon, my boy, a great run here once again tonight, man. Looked like that 37 ride was really, really fast. You had a great car here up there on the high side of the racetrack. We could see you really sent it in there pretty deep here, as it looked like you were trying to work your way past a lot of drivers here. We saw you up there into the top 5 and then into the top 3 there. In those final few laps, you were all over the back bumper, just trying to find a way or just looking for a way to get around that 34 ride at Dustin Benton, as that 37 ride seemed to really come to life late in this one.
Yeah, it was a good run. With anytime you're at Lernerville, it's it's treacherous with the way you have to carry the momentum around the top and everything. So just had a few bad luck there, having to restart on the bottom. But other than that, it was as a whole, it was pretty good race.
Absolutely, man. It was a heck of a race. Great run here by all the drivers tonight. We saw a few caution flags, but nothing that's not really out of the normal there. We only saw about 5, 6, maybe 7 caution flags here throughout the evening, so we saw some good green flag runs and some great green flag battles out there on the track as you worked your way through the field there and up into that third spot. Brandon, who would you like to thank for such a strong performance here tonight in that 37 ride?
I got to give a shout out to all my teammates at Hot Lap Heroes Racing, just practicing and working together just to get better every week. 789 Designs for the wrap on the car. All the guys with Lone Star Racing for putting this league on. Got to give a big shout out to you for jumping in here and putting this broadcast on kind of last minute. Always do an awesome job, and I got to give a shout out to my daughter for always cheering me on, and my wife for letting me come in here and have some fun.
Absolutely, my boy. Well, congrats on the third place run here tonight. Hopefully we'll see you back down here in the broadcast booth, and another solid podium finish is here for that 37 ride throughout the rest of the 2023 season.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely. Have yourself a wonderful night, Brandon.
You too.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up there for that 37 ride of Brandon Marlowe, as Brandon coming home there in position number 3. Another great run, another great finish there for that 37 ride. But chat, unfortunately, we're going to call it there on that note for the racing action tonight. We might get something else going on tonight. Brandon Marlowe spun me. What can I say? Oh, no. If you can't see the ghost car slow down, hey, you know what? No, you just keep on going. You keep on going, Matty. You don't slow down for the ghost car. Come on now. You just got to keep your foot in it. It's not your fault. It's not his fault there's a ghost car. No, I'm just kidding. It is what it is, man, and that's why there's always that race again button, and there's always more opportunities. And luckily enough, no one's car got actually destroyed. No one has to pay for a new motor or a new front clip or anything else. So luckily enough, it wasn't too bad out there, and there wasn't too much carnage on the racetrack. We saw some wicked good green flag runs here all night long, man. And I can't thank y'all enough for tuning in. A great race, a great show here this evening, as you guys came in large here tonight, showing a lot of love, showing some wicked love for all the likes, the shares, the comments, everyone coming in, the Star Senders as well. You guys coming in just absolutely making this night an absolutely massive night, and I can't thank you guys enough. Hopefully we'll have every single night here the next while go exactly like this. We're going to continue to keep on grinding and striving for, bigger and better things night after night after night after night. We got a couple new series starting up here this week, and we're going to get ready to keep on rocking and rolling and keep on building bigger and bigger and better here on Peacemaker Gaming as, 2023, this is going to be our year, chat. This is going to be our year. We're going to be doing some pretty crazy things, and we're going to be really growing the sport here a lot here through Peacemaker Gaming and everything else that we do here throughout our other channels on, that'd be, Twitch or YouTube or, even Instagram and Twitter and everything else. We're going to continue to keep on grinding more and more and more content out there and reaching more and more people and continuing to grow bigger and better every single night of the week. And I can't thank y'all enough for tuning in. I can't thank y'all enough for showing the love here once again tonight. And you know what? I don't know. We might jump back on and do something after this race, chat. We might jump on and I don't even know. You guys want to watch Fortnite or something maybe? You guys want to watch some Fortnite maybe? I don't know. We still got 12 people in here. You guys interested in maybe a little bit of Fortnite action after this? In Fortnite or Call of Duty or something? I'm actually off work tonight, or at least I should be. I mean, I'll have about 25 minutes to know if I actually am off work or not tonight. But if I'm off work tonight, I might jump on and do some late night grinding of something. I don't know what, but we might try to figure something out to play and have some fun there. Maybe get some followers or subscribers in to come and play with us as well. Maybe Apex or whatever it is that we do or whatever. We might jump out and put on a little late night show on for you after this one. But unfortunately, we're going to call this stream here on that note. A wicked night of racing, a wicked awesome broadcast here, and I can't thank you guys enough. And I will see you guys probably later on here tonight for some for something. I don't know what, but we're going to try to get something going. We're going to try to get something going and a little bit of awesome, some more awesome content for you guys as we're off for the night, and we're definitely going to be grinding to try to get some more content out there for you. But anyways, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Much love. Peace out. See y'all in the next one. Much love, chat.
Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. Watch it go vroom. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. Vroom. I told her mom that I blow soon. Soon. Knew as a child back in the womb. Oh. Step back, I need my broom. Vroom. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in the room. I been so real, I'm down to the tomb. They in the way, they gotta move. I got a gas, they running on fumes. Told them way back, it's something new. It's me and Dan, you gotta choose. I'm taking what's mine, I'm doing fine. Don't see the vision, they looking so blind. I hit my lawyer, I don't got the time. Crossing my T's and he dotting those eyes. Don't take offense if I do not oblige. I can't be labeled like none of these guys. They hit me once and I'm cutting the ties. I was so low, but I'm back on the rise, it's real. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. Vroom. I told her mom that I blow soon. Soon. Knew as a child back in the womb. Oh. Told her step back, I need my broom. Vroom. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm hopping now I gotta go. I'm looking back, they not even close. I had a 4, now I need a ghost. I got a wave like I'm on the coast. Same ones are down and I dare to show. So way that I'm ballin', they think I'm a pro. I'm getting sick by the money I gross. They saying whoa, I told them all what this is. I told them all I don't miss. Said it's my time, look at this shit on my wrist. And when they shooting this brace, I'm going in a new gig, gotta shift. I cannot stick to the script, I cannot wait. Watch how I get it and flip. It's just how I'm doing this shit and I'm gone.